Now, the government has released crores for the benefit of differently abled, and the Bellary PWD has even used the same. But ground reality states otherwise.
The state government has released crores for the construction of ramps and toilets to help the differently abled. A report submitted by the PWD shows that the funds have been utilized and the construction have been completed. But most of the government buildings narrate a different tale. PWD officials have misused the allotted funds. Funds to the tune of crores have vanished and none know who is to be held responsible. The differently abled have time and again demanded ramps, railings and custom-made toilets to make their life easy. The government, taking note of this, has even released funds to the PWD. But now, despite the funds being used, one cannot find any construction that can help the differently abled. This has infuriated the differently abled in Bellary, who want severe action to be taken against erring officials.
ಕಚೇರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ರ್ಯಾಂಪ್ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಆದರೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಆಫೀಸ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ರ್ಯಾಂಪ್ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸರಿಯಾದ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಗಳಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅಂಗವಿಕಲರು ಸರಿ ಶೌಚಾಲಯ ಒಂದು ಸೌಲಭ್ಯ ಅಂತಂದು ಕಲ್ಪಿಸಿಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಅನುದಾನ ನೀಡಿದೆ. ಆದರೆ ಇದರೊಳಗೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ್ದು.
The state government in 2012 released funds for the construction of 52 ramps, 41 railings and 39 custom-made toilets for the differently abled. Even after 2 years of wait, nothing has been done, but the funds are nowhere to be traced. The PWD filed a report to the Deputy Director of Women and Child Welfare Department regarding the completion of work. The Deputy Director has been clueless all this while. When asked about the glaring irregularity, all he could state is that he would look into the matter and file a report.
ಆ ವರದಿ ಆಧಾರ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಕೆಳ ಹಂತದಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ಅಂಗವಿಕಲ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಿಗೆ MRW ARW ಅವರಿಗೆ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಾದಂಥ ಪರಿಶೀಲನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ವರದಿ ಕೊಳ್ಳಲು ತಿಳಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅದು ವರದಿ ನನಗೆ ಇದೇ 25ನೇ ತಾರೀಕಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಆವಾಗ ಬಂದಾಗ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾನು ವರದಿಯನ್ನು ಮಂಡಿಸ್ತೇನೆ.
It is really appalling to see how funds allotted for the benefit of differently abled have been misused by PWD officials. Will the government fix the issue or will it order another probe? Basavaraj Haranahalli for News9, Bellary.
Now, the number of land scams seems to be increasing in Karwar. In the past 2 years, over 10 incidents of land scams have come to light. Yet another incident has now surfaced.
This plot of land and the houses here belongs to one Ganapati Bangle of Karwar. But Ganapati, who resides in Mumbai, got the shock of his life when he returned to his native place. One of the 3 houses which he owned was completely demolished by one Anthony Fernandez. 2 of the houses, which are located in the bus stop area, survey number 426 and survey number 427, are in his mother Krishnabai Bangle's name. Krishnabai had sold the houses at survey number 426 to a person named Gonzalez. But Anthony, who had political connections, allegedly got the power of attorney written in his name forcefully by Gonzalez. Taking advantage of Ganapati's absence, Anthony sold the house to some other person, as a power of attorney was then in his name. His relatives then filed a complaint against Anthony at the Karwar police station. This is not the first complaint against Anthony. Several cases are pending in his name under sections 427, 447, 454 and 380. It was already too late by the time Ganapati reached Karwar to stop Anthony from destroying his property illegally. But since he could not save his property, all he wants now is the police to take action. Sandeep Sagar, News9, Karwar.
Now, hundreds of residents have deposited their hard-earned money in a popular bank founded by none other than Sir M. Vishweshwaraya. Now they are apprehensive about losing their money, all thanks to the mismanagement of bank officials.
Look at the chaotic scenes in the premises of Karnataka State Industrial Cooperative Bank Limited. The accumulative sum deposited in this bank from residents is 310 crore rupees. Since the RBI found flaws in the bank's management, the latter was asked not to conduct any transaction till further orders. But the bank challenged this directive in the High Court. The divisional bench of the court, in its verdict on June 3rd, had permitted the bank to start transactions under the supervision of RBI officials. It also directed the bank officials to safeguard the interests of the depositors. So far, No RBI official has turned up to monitor the bank's transactions, and the depositors have not been told about the status of their money. Hence, about 50 depositors visited the bank and urged the officials to return their money. The response from the bank officials enraged them. When the situation became chaotic, Chamrajpet ACP Mehboob Khan came to the spot and tried to pacify them. It is alleged that the bank officials have misused about 37 crore rupees. The depositors wanted the government to intervene and get them their money.
Any important decision shall be taken jointly by the RBI official and managing director. So therefore, I cannot look into that aspect since it is an important issue. So therefore, once again, I request the Honorable Reserve Bank of India to act according to the court order and also approach the court to get a further clarification and further certainty over the order passed by the single bench. So therefore, I have a lot of sympathy about our depositors, account holders. I try at my level best to ensure justice to all of them.
The depositors allege that the bank is conducting business in a few branches without the supervision of RBI officials.
Some branches can pay and some branches are not paying. Any kya tara. Money from a depositor is equivalent in every area. So you cannot deny someone and you can just deny someone and just take your money and go back. And this is the number of people, board of directors people number. None of those people received the calls.
Will the residents' voices be heard? Pramod, News9, Bengaluru.
Well, we are now going to tell you a story that will leave you bewildered. What exactly is this story? Well, watch the special report.
Just have a look at these visuals. An idol of Lord Veerabhadra Swami draped with a sari. The priest who is conducting the worship and people crowding up. Everything seems so mysterious. Welcome to the Sri Kshetra Agni Veerabhadra Tapobhumi, Abbettu Grama, Belman, Karkala Taluk, Udupi district. It is said that this idol of Lord Veerabhadra Swami suddenly started to fly, and also the flying idol was put back in its place by the temple priest. But certainly no one knows how true this is, as no one apart from the temple priest Babu Acharya and his family has seen it. Babu Acharya in fact called up the people from the place and started narrating the incident to them. Not just this, he even began threatening that the people would be punished if they did not come to visit the temple. People are flocking to the temple in great numbers. But does an idol really fly? Well, we leave it to your discretion. News9, Udupi.
Now, the counting of votes for MLC elections will be held today. The elections for 4 Legislative Council seats were held on the 20th of June. Now, the elections were held for Bengaluru Teachers Constituency, North East Teachers Constituency, West Graduates Constituency and South East Graduates Constituency. Over 2.61 lakh voters had exercised their franchise. The turnout of voters for elections to the 4 seats to the Legislative Council from graduates and teachers constituencies was low. In fact, the counting of votes for MLC elections will be held today. The elections for 4 Legislative Council seats were held on the 20th of June. The elections were held for Bengaluru Teachers Constituency, North East Teachers Constituency, West Graduates Constituency and South East Graduates Constituency. Over 2.61 lakh voters exercised their franchise. The turnout of voters for elections to the 4 seats to the Legislative Council from graduates and teachers constituencies was extremely low. In fact, the counting of votes for MLC elections will be held today. Tight security is in place. The elections for 4 Legislative Council seats were held on the 20th of June. The elections were held for Bengaluru Teachers Constituency, North East Teachers Constituency, West Graduates Constituency and South East Graduates Constituency. Over 2.61 lakh voters had exercised their franchise. Now, the turnout of voters for elections to the 4 seats to the Legislative Council from graduates and teachers' constituencies was extremely low. Well, another couple bites the dust. The so cheesy Uday Chopra and Narges Fakhri seem to have called it quits. But what went wrong between the PDA-loving couple? Let's find out.
Tinseltown's love stories seldom see a happy ending. After the ugly breakup of Anurag Kalki, Hrithik Suzanne, the latest couple to have joined the breakup bandwagon is Uday Chopra and Narges Fakhri. Yes, the unofficial couple has officially called it quits. As per latest reports, the duo that seemed to be quite happy with each other's company could not take it anymore and decided to part ways. The news definitely comes as a shocker to us, as we recently saw Uday Chopra indulging in PDA by posting a selfie holding a coffee mug with Miss Fakhri's picture on it. The post was followed by a series of tweets that further made it obvious that the couple was madly in love with each other and didn't mind the world witnessing their cheesy romance. Narges Fakhri, do you know we are related? Your future son's father is my father's son. Things Narges Fakhri loves: traveling, spas, Doritos, pizza, and me. Okay, fine, I don't love Narges Fakhri, but please don't tell her that or she'll kill me. Uday Chopra madness hour. Even though they kept denying seeing each other, they were spotted holidaying together at various spots. And unlike Ranbir Kath, the duo maintained their cool even as the media was going all gaga about those pictures. And after the hush-hush wedding of Aditya Chopra, the world expected little brother Uday to follow suit. But looks like we have to wait for some more time to see Uday married, as his apparent lady love is no longer with him. While the reasons for the breakup aren't clear yet, some sources reveal that it was long distance that took a toll on their beautiful relationship. Uday and Narges wanted different things. Plus, Narges was not able to cope up with their long-distance relationship. The couple was on and off for quite some time now before they finally broke up. After their breakup, Narges was introduced to Salman through a common friend, and he is said to have immediately taken a liking to her. Now the actress is doing a special number in the star's upcoming film, Kick. What can we say? Another love story bites the dust. Let's hope the duo soon find their perfect partners.